Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are doing a Miami Heat rebuild after acquiring Norman Powell in a three-team trade with the Los Angeles Clippers and the Utah Jazz. So basically, the three-team trade was the Clippers are trading Norman Powell to the Heat, while the Heat are trading Kyle Anderson to the Utah Jazz, as well as Kevin Love to the Utah Jazz. And the Utah Jazz are also trading John Collins. I believe there's like a second round pick in it as well. I couldn't find that second round pick anywhere for some reason, so it's just not going to be in the trade. I didn't really think it would matter too much, but like I said, that was the full trades. Yeah, it's a really interesting three-team trade that kind of came out of nowhere, but it was negotiated obviously, and they got it done. So, I guess I like this for the Heat. I don't think this is going to be the only move they make. Hopefully, it's not. But Norman Powell was a good player. I think he was close to being like an all-star. So yeah, obviously Norman Powell is a good player, and they only gave up two expiring contracts for him, and Kevin Love and Kyle Anderson. I don't think Kyle Anderson's expiring contract. I don't think he is actually. No, he's not. But that's still good to get off his money. And then they also went ahead and got rid of Kevin Love as well. Obviously, I don't know what the Utah Jazz are doing. I have no clue. They didn't get not one first-round pick for Colin Sexton or John Collins. It literally doesn't make sense to me at all. I don't know what the Utah Jazz are doing, man. They're trading their players for basically scrubs, and it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, they traded Colin Sexton for Yusuf Nurkic. I don't really understand what they're doing. Hopefully this all makes sense, but I don't know. But obviously, the Miami Heat facilitated this trade, and they got Norman Powell. So obviously, I still heard about rumors about maybe Andrew Wiggins being traded to the Lakers. We'll see if that's what's happening. Hopefully, as a Lakers fan, that's happening. He's the perfect 3D small forward that we need. I know this team also doesn't really have a backup center now, so I definitely feel like the team could still make another trade using Terry Rozier's contract. I really don't think Terry Rozier will be getting much minutes this year now that they have got a lot of guards that can play over him. Obviously, Tyler Hero, they just drafted. They re-signed Davion Mitchell. They went ahead and drafted Yaka Jonas as well with the 20th overall pick, I believe so. Yeah, but obviously, I'm probably going to head straight into free agency. I'm not going to sign anybody. So obviously, there's still some restricted free agents that need to be signed. That's why we're not doing the offseason rebuild. It might take like a week or two. But we got Tyler Hero going down. Norman Powell's down to 83, which sucks. But maybe we trade him at the trade deadline if it doesn't work out. Khalil Ware, Andrew Wiggins, Davion Mitchell, Jaime Jaquez is up. And then obviously they got Samuel Fontecchio as well in that Duncan Robinson signing trade. And also signed Vlad Goldman to a two-way contract. But I'm going to go ahead and see you guys in the rotation. In rotation heading into the season is Davion Mitchell starting at point guard, Tyler Hero at moving Michigan guard, Norman Powell at small forward, Bam Adebayo at the 4, Khalil Ware starting at center. I think I'll end up starting Andrew Wiggins over Norman Powell, though. I think Norman Powell will be coming off the bench. They might run Hero at the point guard and then run Powell at the 2, but I think it's better fit if he comes off the bench. Jaime Jaquez, Nikola Jovic, Pell Larson, and then we can run a 10-man rotation and get Yaka Jonas in the rotation, because I think that's what they're probably going to do, get him minutes right away, and they'll do this again. But I'm probably going to stop at the trade deadline and make some type of trade. Obviously, we have a bunch of contracts still, like I said. I feel like this team will make another trade, but also I didn't do a Clippers rebuild. I feel like Clippers rebuild would have made more sense now, but I didn't know Clippers rebuild because they traded for John Collins. They will most likely be signing Bradley Beal, so I want to do a Clippers rebuild after they sign Bradley Beal, possibly, or wherever Bradley Beal signs. And then I'll see you guys possibly at the deadline. But right now, it's not like we're going to be, a contender. Just like I said, like the Heat have been for a very long time. It sucks, but we're not a good team. We're 16-35. We're at the bottom of the East, and I really wanted to make this thing work, and I don't really think it makes sense at this point, man. We're not a good team. We're not going to make the playoffs this year. Might make the play if we might make a play-in run, but at this point, man, I don't think there's no saving this team. Right? We have Bam, which is a good player. I would have loved to keep this team with Bam and Hero, Khalil Ware, Norman Powell. I would love to keep this team, but sadly, this is not going to work out in 2K. So I am going to go in a different direction, and I'm going to rebuild this team. Starting off with trading away Andrew Wiggins. Probably know we're going to send him to at this point. Going to send him to the Lakers. Maybe there's something that happens while I'm recording this video. If it does, I'm going to be really disappointed, but I guess it makes sense he would trade it there. All right. So the Lakers obviously need that 3-and-D wing, you know. So I think the original offer was so we maybe get like I say expiring contracts. Maybe we open up enough money to maybe sign a free. There, Nikola Jokic also was going to sign an extension in in Denver. We'll have to see how interesting that'll be. So let's see. So let's say we get. I think the original trade. I know they want a lot more like Connect, Rui, and a bunch of firsts. I don't think the Lakers would do that. So if we just be like Rui Hachimura, then like Maxi Kleber, Gabe Vincent. Looks like they cut Maxi Kleber. Okay. So Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, and then maybe just one first round pick. 2030, and then I can give you guys like a Haywood Highsmith in return. So I feel that's a pretty fair package. Maybe they decline this. I think they do. Yeah, they say no, so they're not going to accept that. How we go second at you guys? Okay, I got it done. So Andrew Wiggins is now in LA, and then we got a first round pick and expiring contracts. Oh, Gabe Vincent's back in Miami too. So Heat fans, how you feel about that one? All right. Next, I think we might have to trade Bam or Teller. I think there'll be a really good market for Bam Adebayo. Like a lot of teams would probably want him. Let's get to that trade now. The idea for Bam Adebayo. So we're about to send him to the Memphis Grizzlies. That's what we're looking into. I feel this would make some sense. I think Bam and Jaren Jackson duo would be crazy defensively. And I feel like they want to do this too. So they traded for KCP, obviously, in the Desmond Bane trade. He was involved. And obviously, you probably want to get off of his salary, make it $21 million, and you'll most likely opt into that player option. That's a lot of money for KCP. The 75 overall too. And then Cole Anthony and the Grizzlies are actually working on a trade right now, or they've been working on a trade for a while. I don't know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, but what if Cole Anthony holds out until he gets the trade? What if he does that? Because they already have, look at all the guards they have. He's probably not going to be able to play over. I think it just makes sense. Maybe we get Cole Anthony, he holds out to the deadline, he finally gets that trade. We get two expirings, not really expiring. We possibly can get this valuable pick swap that the Suns or the swap, whatever, and then their own pick in 2028. That's kind of what I'm hoping to get, or we can just get two unprotected picks instead. But I think Bam's worth more than 3 firsts, so a pick swap and a 2030 unprotected pick. I'm going to offer this and see what they say. I feel like this would be kind of fair. I think they might counter me with this. They want Hami Ha'u. Okay. They want Jaime Jaquez Jr., which I'd like to keep him for the rebuild, but he hasn't been good ever since his rookie season, or he hasn't really been the same Jaime Jaquez. So maybe we do this, but I'd much rather just not trade Jaime Jaquez. I give him one more chance when his contract is about to expire. Instead, I can't give you guys is there a way we can reroute Hachimura to like another team so we trade him immediately because maybe he doesn't want to be here, they want to be a contending situation, and then they can't really give me, so that wouldn't work. All right, they have to take somebody on that they would have interest in. Who could it be? We're trading Hero in a second, but maybe we have to trade Amiyake. This will suck, but if we get all those picks in return, we might just have to do it. That's the thing. Sure, we can trade. Yeah, there's not much. Unless we can throw some seconds in there, that gets it done. Maybe it does. We'll throw 1 second at you guys. They want Jaime Jaquez for Grayson Allen. I really want to keep Jaquez, but if we have to trade Jaime Jaquez to get this deal done, we won't have a starting small forward after this because Powell, maybe we trade him too, but I think we want to get this deal done. We might have to, which sucks to do this, but I think I'm going to end up doing it unless we can get a Gabe Vincent for Grayson Allen swap, but I don't think it really helps him out at all. Yeah, they're not. All right, if this is really what they want, this really gets the deal done. We're getting a bunch of first that can probably replace Jaime Jaquez. He hasn't been good for us anyway, so I think it just makes sense, man. We are going to trade Jaime Jaquez. We are going to get the 3 first-round picks. I'm going to do this trade. So, going to do that dumb, controversial decision to trade him, but I feel like at the end of the day, it'll be worth it. So now we completely abandoned this team, and Tyler Hero, don't worry, you're coming up next. He won't be on the team for much longer. For Tyler Hero trades, that makes sense. I can't find a team. I have to go to the original trade. We send him to the Pistons. I looked at every team, and no team really makes sense for Tyler Hero unless we, get weird. None of these teams really, I think the Pistons will make the most sense, man. I don't know. So Detroit, we send him, we get an Ivy. So Ivy hasn't really lived up to whatever he's about to get in the offseason. Maybe he wants a bag, and it doesn't work out. They get a better player anyway. And then we get Tobias. So they have a bunch of expiring. They have a bunch of big contracts. We can get Robinson's contract, but I think we only get 18 more million, so it'll probably have to be Robinson. I don't want to get Robinson's. I don't want to get him back. I would love to get Tobias Harris somehow, and then let's say like a 2027 first round pick. I don't know, or a 2026. Now it could be risky for them to do this. They're probably going to be a good team after they do this, but 2027 and like 2030 and protected for Tyler Hero. Then I'll give you guys some minimums. So like Alec Burks back to Detroit, I believe. So he played there not too long ago. So I'm just gonna offer this to see what they say. So they want KCP. I'm not trading my own for it. This is not happening. So I can't do that. But I can't trade you guys any more seconds. I guess we can ship off like Pell Larson. I mean, you guys really want him? I think they would. So Pell Larson for this guy. I mean, does this do anything for them? They want Jonas. I can't trade him for Russell Westbrook. So I'm actually gonna make this trade go through. You consider Tyler Hero as a superstar, right? So I'm gonna make this trade go through. I feel this makes sense for both teams. I'm actually gonna make this trade go through. We consider Tyler a superstar. So we use trade override on superstar trades. And I think Hero, yeah, I consider him as an all-star. So yeah, we're gonna make the trade go through. So we just made the trade go through the exact same details, but now let's go ahead. I also want to fix these positions for the team. So I already fixed for the Grizzlies. Let me fix these positions for the Lakers. So Brown moved to power forward, and then Andrew Wiggins will play small forward for them. They have to figure out the rest, but all right. And I already did the Grizzlies and the other teams, but okay. What we got now is we got rolling now is Davion Mitchell. Maybe Jaden Ivey turned into something post trade deadline. Norman Powell, I would love to get an offer for him, but it's probably not going to work. And then I do want to give Jonas all these minutes, probably over like a Grayson Allen, like a Gabe Vincent. Yeah, I'm going to play him over Gabe Vincent. I'm going to give him more minutes than Grayson Allen. It's kind of what I'm leaning towards this point. No, why not? Give more minutes to Cole Anthony too. Cole Anthony, he gets playing time. That's what he wants, right? Basically, And then that will leave Pell Larson, but he's ice cold anyway. And then maybe we can trade Norman Powell. If not, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. It's your MVP, something I could definitely see happening. Rookie of the year goes to Cooper Flag. Like I said, I did not want to rebuild this team. I didn't want to. I wanted to roll with Bam Adebayo. I guess I just did a video where I kept Bam and Taylor here and it didn't really work out. Did it like 3, maybe 2 weeks ago. It didn't work out anyway. So we sent them the better homes, and now we're cooked. So we had to rebuild this Heat team. So the Heat, I don't think they've actually been like a real rebuild in like a long, long time. So 28-54 on this season. So not great, obviously. No, I cannot trade Norman Powell. I had 17 from Jaden Ivey. We had about 14.5 from Powell, 11 from Marie Etchimore. We got to see how did Ivy perform post? So 20 points per game on really good shooting. So, I mean, we could offer him that contract, but we'll have a lot of money to spend in the offseason, which I'm really excited about. So we'll have to see exactly how much money that'll be once you get rid of cap holds and stuff. But the Timberwolves with Anthony Edwards going to win it all. LeBron James will retire. Everybody else retiring as well. We got no Heat players retiring. All right, let's go straight to the draft lottery. Okay, draft lottery time. We will be projected a pick in the draft. We're projected the 5th overall pick in the NBA draft. Can the NBA rig the lottery for the Miami Heat? We'll figure this out. Will AD Banza be a part of it? Be in Miami? We'll see. Yes, he is. Wait, what the? We got 1 and 2? Hold the freaking phone. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I've gotten AJ so much, but at this point, bro, I don't care because where did the Grizzlies pick come from? Hold on, I actually got to go back. All right, it's still going to stay the same. I just got to rewatch the lotteries. We project a 5. Where did that Grizzlies pick come from? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know where that Grizzlies pick even come from. I'm looking everywhere. I can't. Is that 8? I think it might be 8. It might have been that pick swap we got from the Grizzlies. So don't wonder how many Hawkheads got the 2nd overall pick. It was that pick swap. That's what it was. The pick swap really got us. So that pick swap from the Desmond Bane trade. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. The Grizzlies could have the number 2 overall pick. But that's highway robbery right there. Bam's a good player. So maybe they did. So they did get the good player. It's like a win-win trade. I don't think Bam is worth the 2nd overall pick, though. So we just got 1 and 2 from that. That's hard to freaking. So who are we drafting with the 2nd overall? We're drafting agent number 1, obviously. With the 2nd overall pick, do we have Darren Peterson or Cameron Booth? That's the question because both of them are really good. I'm still trying to freaking. That's crazy. So I think we might draft Cameron Boozer though. I think a forward is more of one of our needs. A forward next to Cole Ware. So I think we're gonna. I know I haven't drafted Darren Peterson. Actually, well, I don't know. I'll have to think about this. Spoelstra, you're gonna be in it for a long one here, but all right. I'm just gonna drop Darren AJ DeBanza number one. We'll figure the rest out later. So AJ DeBanza, welcome to Miami with the number one overall pick in the draft. The second overall pick, it had this mock draft Darren Peterson. So I think Darren Peterson actually might be the second best player according to 2K. You know, he's ranked higher. Like I said, I'd love to draft before next to but I think if we get AJ and freaking Darren Peterson, I'll just make our team. Like I said, I like Boozer, but we might have to find our forward in next, like Tyron Stokes. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna draft Darren Peterson too. So Darren Peterson, since I drafted him, it's also Darren Peterson, and I don't know what the Wizards are doing, but Darren Peterson and AJ DeBanza, that's absolutely insane. 282 overall. I've never done that before. That's why it's so shocking. That trade for Bam Adebayo just made our day a lot easier. So Cole Ware, we're gonna accept. Cole Anthony, we will opt out of that $13 million. So we just traded for him. And now, you know, we're going to go and decline it. Pell Larson will accept. I did expect KCP to opt in that, which does suck, but I'm not going to play him. We got the second overall pick in this. So Vlad, if we can bring him back to potentially be a backup center if he develops, I'd like that a lot, honestly. And Nikola Jovic, we should have Luka money too. So this rebuild is not perfect, dude. Heat, take notes. All right, let's get rid of all these capitals over here. So Small Fontakios, Roziers, Guy Vincent, Glenn Lilly, all these could go. Tobias Harris, Rui Hachimura, when we bring back Norman Powell, these are the only three guys I might potentially bring back. We'll see. But now we should have a bunch of money. Even if we have Luka, we still have like 16 million. So this has gone absolutely nuts. So we got Davion Mitchell, Jakob Jonas, Darren Peterson, Grayson Allen, Pell Larson. We still have some leftover money as well. So like Grayson Allen's contract we can use. AJ DeBanza, no power forward. And we got Cole Ware. So what do we want to do in free agency? Do we want to offer like a mass guy to Luka? I think we found our superstars already. We don't really need a trade for a superstar. I think we already found those superstars in Debanza and Darren Peters. We didn't even trade for a superstar. I think we just figure out the depth, and then we should be right back in contention. So we definitely need either a starting. So we need a starting forward. We need backup wings. That's one thing. So I think we have our guard rotation set with Jakob Jonas and Pell Larson. We just probably need backup forwards and backup centers. I'm going to look and see what I can find in free agency for that. I want to sign Mitchell Robinson and Nikola Jovic to contracts, so I'm going to do that first. I am still debating what to bring back Jaden Ivey. Those are the two I'm going to offer. The rest of the money might be done at Ivy. We'll see. Let's look at the team we got now. So you got Mitchell, Jakob Jonas, Peterson, Grayson Allen, Pell Larson, KCP, AJ DeBanza, Nikola Jovic. I just simply brought him back. Wasn't a big deal. We just gave him $10 million 4 years. I did have to offer Mitch Robinson a lot of money, but he did end up signing this, which is not a bad deal. 3-year deal to be a great backup center for us to close later. And then I kind of do want to move the Benz to power forward though, and then like get a starting small forward. We don't really have that right now, so I want to sign probably one more wing. I don't think Ivy makes sense for the team anymore, so maybe we can do a sign and trade from instead of trading him for nothing. I think we would do a sign and trade with him. I think that'll be beneficial for both sides. We can get our starting small forward, or at least a young starting small forward for Jaden Ivey. We could do like a sign and trade for him, like I said. So I feel that will be good for the future anyway. So we don't need like Jaden Ivey on the team. So I'm gonna see if I can give him like a 3-year, maybe 4-year deal. So we're gonna pay him, and then we're gonna go ahead and trade him to a team that'll probably have some interest. So 29 million, or whatever, sign and trade with him. Hopefully we can sign and trade him to a team that'll actually, that'll actually give me assets. We'll see. So far for him, we'll just deal from the Warriors. We had Jonathan Kuminga. Jonathan Kuminga hasn't been extended in real life, and 2K says he will. I mean, sure, we could do that. I just don't want to lose for nothing. Maybe we shouldn't have signed a trade. We should just let him walk. I mean, maybe we should just do that. That's probably oopsie on my fault. But we can get like a Zaire Williams and Noah Clown. I mean, I guess that's something. The Nets will give us something. I'll do this if only we can get a first-round pick. At least that's something. We can get this. If we can get one of the, which pick has the most value? I'm going to see. I want the most valuable pick you guys got. So I don't know if that top 10 pick will have my value. This Suns pick looks intriguing. Can I get this Suns pick swap? All right, percent that valuable. All right. How about this? Yeah, actually, I think I'll take this one right here. So if we can get this trade, I love it. I like that a lot. What do they say? They want to not doing that. All right. I'll give you guys Grayson Allen too. And then what do you guys say to that? Then yep, like that, something like that. First 2029 first for wait. And this is not a bad trade. We tried 2029 first for a top 10 protected Philly pick, and we're hoping the Philly is gonna suck, which is definitely a possibility. Philly is gonna suck, and then we get a top 10 pick in 2027. I'm banking on this. I'm doing this trade. We tried 2029 on protect, which is really risky, but I feel we'll be good by then. So we're making a lot of moves, but we don't at least went off the page eight as much as we're getting. So we're hoping Philly just sucks. If Philly sucks, we get a top 10 pick in this draft, and then we have a for rotation now. I believe so. So yeah, I'm actually liking this a lot. And Vlad, I completely forgot about Vlad. Can I offer him another two-way contract? I don't. He might already sign. No, he's here. Vlad Gortman. He doesn't want a two-way, but I can offer you guys. I don't offer like a 3-year deal. So hopefully, you can develop as like a third string. Maybe eventually be the backup center. We'll see. But Khalil Ware's up, and I'm absolutely excited with the young core we have of Ware, Peterson, AJ advances. So we got Mitchell Robinson going up, Clowney, Jovic, Yakich. So I don't know why the Nets have won. Ivy Blast said they're a weird team. Like I said, there's a lot of things they can do that might not make sense, but they're also a rebuilding team. So taking a shot and then guy like Jaden Ivey, only $29 million, maybe becomes like a superstar for them is definitely a possibility. But this isn't going great. I'm happy and excited about this young core. So power ranking of this 25th. We probably won't be a good team this year, but like I said, all Philly has to do is suck, and then we should have a bunch of other picks in 2027. So we have this Pistons pick, that they might suck. We have this Rockets pick, this pick flop, that'll be a good pick. This Sixers pick, and we don't have who owns our own pick? The Charlotte Hornets have our pick this year. I don't know why or where they have that pick, but oh well. Okay. Yeah, Davion Mitchell, Darren Peterson, AJ DeBanza, Noah Clowney, Mitchell Robinson. I'm gonna start Khalil Ware with Mitchell Robinson though. Mitchell Robinson, Nikola Jovic, Zaire Williams, Jakob Jonas, and Pell Larson as your 10 pick. So leave it exactly like that. That's perfect. And then I will now with the shot tendencies. So Ware, I wouldn't mind maybe him taking a step up at this point of what we have now. So we give him like a 77 shot tendency. And then I want the Bandsda and Darren Peters to go off, man. I mean, it's year number one. I mean, why not at this point, right? So we'll give him like something like this. And then, so yeah, something like that for these two guys. Let's go off, man. And I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We might be a sneaky good team, actually. SGA is your MVP. AJ DeBanza did win Rookie. He averaged 22.5 right off the bat. Something he obviously does. Six men goes to Trae Young in Portland? What the hell, man? Okay, that's really weird. I'm gonna lie with you, but we did finish off as the number 4 seed. Brooklyn Nets the 1 seed, so sadly that pick this becomes nothing. I don't see the Sixers, so we will have a top 10 pick in the draft. Wait, it's top 10 protected. So actually, it might. It depends. I don't know if it's actually gonna be in the top 10. There were teams worse. Damn. All right, well, whatever. Okay. Atlanta in round 1. So James Harden, Daniels, Reed, Shea Johnson, Okongwu, Buffkin, Alexander Warren, Conway Bulls. I think that team was really beatable. We had 22.5 from Demanza, 20 from Peterson, 13 from Khalil Ware, 11 from Jakob Jonas. I think he'll eventually take over our starting point guard. That's kind of what I'm hoping for at this point. If he does obviously develops that three-point shot, he'll be good. 10.5 from Nikola Jovic. We had 9 from Zaire Williams. Only making $6 million. We got him from the next trade, obviously. I expect him to kind of do what he did, carried over that to Miami, but obviously couldn't. He shot terrible from the field and terrible from three. So yeah, we'll have to get his replacement. Yeah, Mitchell at 8 and 6. Obviously, he's probably shooting good. Oh, it's not. What about Clowney? Is he shooting good? Okay, I'm gonna lie. We won't be able to pay Noah Clowney. I know that for sure. Or he's already paid. Never mind. Okay. Mr. Robinson and then Powell Larson. So we need to upgrade the bench. That's one thing we need to do in the offseason. So hopefully we can do that. I'm gonna go 8-man rotations. I don't want a freaking championship this year. I don't care. I'd be interested to see if we could. I keep Jakob Jonas. So actually, let's go 9, man. All right, Atlanta Toronto, can we beat them? We are gonna go ahead and beat them in 5. I know we got Brooklyn. That's what I wanted. So I mean, not really. I don't want to. They got Igor, Cameron Thomas, Porter Jr., Caleb Wilson, Sharp, Ivy, Claxton, Keon Johnson. I don't understand why the team's so good. I don't think nobody ever does, but see what we can do. In game 1, they're gonna take game 2. We ended up game 3. They're up 2-1. We went up 2-2. We're putting up a fight. They're up 3-2 though. But I'm gonna force game 7. So game 7 in Brooklyn. It would be amazing if we can go to the conference finals here and beat this Nets team, which I don't think they should even be here. But so far, we have the lead. All I need to do is keep it. It's a tie game with 58 seconds left. I think I'm going to hop into it and watch this one. Yeah, I'm about to hop in and watch. There's really no need to play at this point. So, all right, I'm going to watch my team. Damn, I haven't fixed all this stuff. All right. Anyway, I'm going to watch my team go ahead and carry out this win in Game 7. That would be really cool if they could. But here we go. Cameron Thomas has it. He's going to go ahead and drive. We have big and tall defenders. He's going to miss that. Clear with the board. Now we have the ball. All we need to do is get a basket. Okay, they're going to give it to AJ Banza. I like this. Banza, yeah, you have Cameron Thomas on you, dude. Go to work. Should not be able to stop you. I ain't gonna lie. Their lineup is small. That's a weird lineup with Ivy and Thomas. I'm going to say right now that would not work. But Cameron Thomas, we have him in a box. He's not making that one. Yeah. And we got double big. Now, I don't really like what we have in right now. We got Mitchell. Yeah, I don't like what we have in right now. This is a tall lineup with a bunch of versatility. I like it, bro. The Banza, okay, Claxton, he's on him now. They're going to switch. They're going to foul. Oh, okay. Wilson's going to foul. That'll just be 2 free throws. So, at the end of the day, we're going to make the first one, and then with this one more free throw, I think we should be able to put in this game to rest. He's going to make it, okay. As long as we get a stop here on defense, we will be going to the conference finals. This Nets team isn't – I don't really understand, man. Their starting lineup is really weird. Their whole team is weird. I don't really understand how they're in this position myself. But they're going to inbound it to Cameron Thomas. Cameron Thomas has it. He is going to go ahead and get the screen. He's going to shoot the 3. He's going to miss it. And just like that, as long as Mitch Robinson hits these free throws, which I think he should be able to, we'll see. He will make the first one, and we're going to put this game to rest, right? He will miss the second one, but I don't think there's enough time to make a comeback. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Porter's going to have to shoot that one. It's over, just like that. We beat the Brooklyn Nets. We come back now and beat it too, and we are going to the conference finals. Absolutely amazing. So we got the Cleveland Cavaliers in the conference finals. So Garland, Mitchell, Hunter, Mobley, Allen, Tyson, Lonzo, Max Strus, and Blake Wesley. So I did put in the Blake Wesley to the Washington Wizards trade. I guess he ended up getting waived and went to the Cavaliers. Interesting. But all right, can we go ahead and beat this team? And I'm confident. We'll see. They're going to take game 1. They're going to take game 2. They're going to take game 3. But it was honestly amazing we got this far. Trust me, we will be back, bro. Cleveland, you'll be seeing us next year if you can make it, but trust me, man, we'll be back. So KCP retiring, we get off of that contract. We're going to get off of it anyway, but you know what I mean. Draft lottery time. That pick is, okay, so we're projected pick 12 and projected pick 8. We'll see where those pick lands. We're going to get the, okay, so we're not going to get the 8th overall pick or anything. I don't think we have a pick in this draft. So yeah, the pick was top 10 protected, and it ended up being outside the top 10. So if everything is right, I don't think we actually have that pick. So yeah, we have pick 22 and 27, though. The picks conveyed into unprotected 2028 picks, which is disappointing, but it's all right. At least we'll have unprotected picks. Well, Spoelstra we're going to keep. Heading into the NBA draft lottery, we have 2 late first-round picks in the 2027 draft class. So I'm going to see what we get. So Charlotte takes Stokes number 1. Yeah. We got Alex Costanza. I think we probably go with him. So Alex, then what other pick at 27? All right. So on the board now, I have like Daniel Jacobson, Trent Perry. I think I'm gonna go with Trent Perry. Trent Perry, welcome to the team. So take 2 shooting guards. Team player options. Cole Weir and Yahya Tonas will bring back, obviously. Zaire Williams, I think we might move on from him, but it'll be hard to. I don't think it'll be hard. We need to get 3-and-D wings off the bench. I actually shoot good from 3, and I don't know if Zaire Williams could be that for us. He was. I remember him shooting okay from 3 in the playoffs. Actually, no, he's pretty bad in the last round. He didn't hit a single three. So yeah, this is not good. So we need to just be 3-D. Davion Mitchell, I think I'll resign though. We had cap space actually, so we can do a lot of this offseason. So it'll be Davion Mitchell and Yakachonis, Peterson, and probably we'll see. I don't know if Costanza's ready to play this yet. The Banza, so I'm looking to get maybe a better starting power forward, and like I said, 3D wins off the bench. Signed Corey Kispert to a 3-year deal. I feel like he'd be a really good, obviously, wing we can play off the bench. And then, I don't think Deion Mitchell is restricted. He is restricted, so never mind. I don't know how he saw the restrictions on him. Now, that is weird, but I don't know if they're going to take advantage of it, right? So I'm going to re-sign him in just a second. But Kispert will come off the bench and be the backup small forward. I don't know. I still think we need to get, like, another upgrade somewhere. I think we have to make a trade. I think we might have to. And I think that might be the power forward position or the starting small forward position. We might move the Banza. But, I mean, I'll look into something. I mean, we have space to do it. Like I said, this is like a defensive guy that can start at power forward. So there's still work to do. But, I don't know. I feel like we just need to make an upgrade, right? If you know what I mean. So there's nothing really like, I don't know. There's not really anything I can find, though. Like, we could go after somebody like a powerful like a starting free agency, but what really is that? Signed Davion Mitchell to a deal. This was the contract, $50 million for 3 years. So we could just roll like this. I think we'll be fine. I think we will. I think we'll leave this money open, like I said. So I'm gonna leave this money open. And like I said, leaving money open sometimes isn't the smartest thing. We can go after like a G Jacks if we wanted to, with the cap space that we have, but I think we're going to have to re-sign anybody important. Like literally everybody's locked up but Khalil Ware, but should be able to pay him a decent amount of money. All right, we'll go straight to play progression. The team should be developing as well. That's what I'm excited about too. Peterson's up to an 88. Depanda's up to an 88. Ware is up 2 overall. Kasperi Yakachonis is up 5. Deion Mitchell's up 2. Jovic is up. Clowney is up. Kispert is up. Williams, Powell, Larson, and Vlad. So everybody's up in overall. I'm cool rolling with Jovic or Clowney as starting power forward, but I still think we might need to get somebody better. I just have that weird feeling that it might not be enough. So getting one more defensive starting small forward, power forward is what I want. Hopefully we can accomplish that to trade deadline. I didn't find anything intriguing at all, so we'll figure it out. I think we make that move at the deadline, though. So power ranking on this, let me look at our system proficiency, though. So we can run pace and space, and that's actually going to be the best one. So we're just going to leave it the way it is. All right. But I know we're not going to be starting. We're starting Khalil Ware, so does that change anything now with our proficiency? So it is still gonna probably be space. All right, it's fine with that. Okay. Anyway, Mitchell, Peterson, DeBanza, Clowney. If Clowney can shoot good from 3, then he'd be a ideal starting power forward. Khalil Ware, Mitchell Robinson. Obviously, we'll fix this out. We're the best overall player off the bench with the most minutes. Mitchell Robinson, Kispert, Jovic. This team definitely did upgrade, so we'll see what happens. We don't have to play any of these guys really, and then shots in the season are probably, like I said, exactly how I want him to be. Where I still want him to be pretty good as well. And then I'll see you guys now at the end of this season, or at the trade deadline. Flag is your MVP. Dame Sar wins Rookie of the Year. Yakachonis is your 6th Man of the Year. So, yeah, if he can keep doing this off the bench, imagine what he can do in the starting 5. He averaged 16. He's got better every year. 16, 4, 6, a steal per game, shooting 35% from 3. And that's average from 3. We love that. It's good from 3, actually. So I did not make a move at the deadline. We were incredible as a team, bro. I think I'm going to show you guys in a second. We're the number 1 seed. And he was actually shooting, no clown was actually shooting pretty good from 3. So hopefully that wasn't a lie, though. Hopefully that wasn't a fluke thing. We had 26 from Daniel Peterson with 6 rebounds, 6 assists. We had 23 from the band with 8 rebounds and 5 assists. We had 16 from Yakachonis. We had about 15, 9 in the block from Ware. 13 from Kispert off the bench. He shot 40% from the exactly what we needed. 10 from Davion Mitchell, 9 from Noah Clowney, 6 rebounds, 3 shoot, 34%. Okay, yeah, it definitely went down. So, yeah, I won't be full this time. I'll actually make it. I think we don't win this year. I'll make a trade using Nikola Jovic's contract and something else. But Time to see. So you want to start Ware and Robinson together. Honestly, I'm all for this. Because Cole Ware can shoot really nice from deep, can rim protect. He can actually shoot threes at a high level. Robinson, it's not, Robinson obviously isn't Bam Adebayo, but we're obviously taking inspiration from that. And I am fully comfortable with that. We got Milwaukee in round one, though. They have Markelle Fultz as their starting point guard. So, yeah, I definitely think we're going to lose to this team. They got Drake Powell from the Nets, though. I still don't think this team is better than us, but we'll definitely see really soon. We are going to beat them in six. Oh, yeah, Cleveland. I want my revenge on Cleveland, dude. Garland, Mitchell, they embarrassed us last year, and hopefully we can get our revenge on them. Game one, we're going to take. Game two, we're going to take. Game three, yeah. This is what happens when we're more developed, Cleveland. Look who's getting swept now. Now we're in the conference finals, and we're not going to be faced with Brooklyn. I still think we could have beat them back-to-back years, though. We got Toronto with Quickly, Grady Dick, Ingram, Barnes, Pirtle, Walter. They added Cameron Whitmore, so he left Washington, went to Los Angeles, and went to Toronto. Interesting. Baji, Jared Butler, and Eric Dixon. Um, so I still think we could beat this team. I'm gonna get you to start Ware. They're gonna get you to start Ware, Mitch Robinson, we found it's working really nicely. I'm gonna keep doing it. So since Clowney is actually playing pretty bad, I think we can probably shake this rotation down to 8-man rotations. He's not really doing much anyway. Game one is going to go to them. Game two, by the way, this is the 6th. We're going to even it up. Game three, they're up 2-1. So we even the back up 2-2. Yes, we can. 31 from Peterson, 28 from Danza. This is a huge game. We're going to go up 3-2 on them. Okay. I think I'll end up simcasting this one to see if we could potentially go ahead and beat the team at 6 and go to the NBA Finals. So right now we have the lead, and it is looking like we are going to win this one. So 127 and 95, 30 from Demanda, 20 from Peterson, 22 from Jonas. All right. Now we're in the finals, and we got Dallas. So Dallas is obviously an incredible team. 2K, kind of overpowered. But Kyrie, Julian Strawther, Kevin Herter, okay, Cooper Flag, Lively, AD, Gafford, Washington, Shake Milton, and Javon Carter. All right, time to see if we can beat this team. I think we could, though. Game one, they're going to take. Game two, we evened it up. Game three, they're up 2-1. We evened up 2-2. Okay, this is a huge, huge game here. Who's going to go up 3-2? Huge game 5. So I'm going to see what we could do. So right now, Dallas has the lead. And they're not going to win this one. All right, so we are down 3-2. But it's still not over. We came down back from 3-2 last year. But Dallas is just a different beast, man, in 2K. We'll see if we can force the game 7. But we're not going to lose. Okay. We're flat files MVP. So, yeah, it sucks we lost. But I think we can run this back one more year. I don't know if we'll keep Clowney or not. We'll figure that out. Or Spoelstra, he didn't retire, right? He's still here. I think he was supposed to retire. Damn it. I wanted to get. We were so close, man. 32 years in the league. It's respectable. But damn, man, I really wanted to keep. I should have overridden it. I should have been paying attention. We should have a high budget. So could we replace him like with Steve Kerr? And that would be nice. But I really don't think he leaves the Warriors, sadly. So maybe we could play him like Udoka. It have to be like a top tier. I can't replace with nobody. So okay, like one of these. All these guys are top tier coaches. So one of these guys. We're gonna get JJ Redick and Udoka. I think I'm gonna end up choosing. I don't know. I like the experience of Imi Udoka, but I think I'm gonna go with JJ Redick. I think I'm gonna go with him instead. So JJ Redick, welcome to the team. And then let's see what pick. So we have the 5th overall pick from Philly. So it ended up being an unprotected pick since it fall out of the top 10. We do own their pick this year. And we have 17 at 29. Do we use these assets to making a trade for a better power forward? Or do we like the Ware and Robinson pairing? I do, but I don't know if that'll always work. I definitely need to get an actual starting power forward in the building. It did work, but I still do want to get an actual starting small forward power forward in the building using 17 and 29. So I'm going to look at that. Get Jaden McDaniels from the Minnesota Timberwolves, or we can go ahead and go after Tamani Kamara from the Blazers. And there was one more guy, or Asar Thompson, but I don't like the idea of Asar Thompson because actually I think he's afraid. I don't like the idea because he can't really shoot. He actually extended, so he's not bad. He's averaging 16 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2.1 steals, 1.3 blocks. He's just shooting I mean, shooting 30%, so he can shoot. He made 111 out of. I mean, like we could bank on this, but I think I'd rather just get an established 3 and D player. I love the idea of Asar Thompson actually, but I just think we go out to get Jay McDaniel, man. I would make McDaniel shoot 37%. So I think this is the less risky thing. So, and I feel it could be the better fit overall. So let's offer them. I'm gonna either offer them Clowney or Jovic. So I mean, they both weren't really doing much in the playoffs, as we all know. But I think I'd rather go ahead and trade away Noah Clowney. So yeah, Noah Clowney, and then we'll go ahead and trade. Let's see what else. We'll trade them trade them Trent Perry, the 17th or the 29th overall pick. And then maybe we trade this Heat pick in 2032. Maybe that gets this deal done. Let's offer it. They decline. Okay. We might have to delay one more thing in here. So maybe it is Vlad. He's a third string center. They can have him if that gets it done. Okay. Still saying no interest thing. Maybe pick 29 isn't going to get it done. Maybe we have to throw 3 first in there, which I don't love. Maybe we throw Costanza in there instead. Powell Larson wasn't playing for us, right? No, he wasn't. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw Costanza in there. Maybe that gets it done. There's a second round pick on top of that. That doesn't get it done. So you might have to wait till after the draft to make this deal. Yeah, I'm going to wait. Oh, I got it done. So all we got to do is include Vlad. All right. Jay McDaniels, welcome to Miami. You'll be our starting small forward, and we'll move AJ Barnes to power forward. And I feel like that'll be a really good team we got going. We still have the 5th overall pick. I completely forgot about this. We got Muhammad, Gabe Neesmith. I think we'll go ahead and take Gabe Neesmith with this pick. The 30th overall pick, we got this guy. Welcome to the team. We'll accept everybody here. Qualifying offers, Powell Larson, and Khalil Ware. I do want Khalil Ware back. Not too much about Powell Larson, but Khalil Ware will offer him his bag. Then we'll just probably renounce the rest of the guys or whatever. All right, so I guess him coming back will be just good depth. We don't really have, I guess we have Gabe Neesmith, so, but it'll still be good depth. All right, play progression. And I think this year we win a championship. Hopefully, we made it to the conference finals and the NBA finals. Next is winning the whole thing. I'm hoping. So Darren Peterson's up. Demand is up. Gakachonis will probably be our starting point guard this year. Or do I like him more off the bench? I don't know. But I guess he might start at this point. Khalil Ware has probably peaked. Cole Jovic is up. Corey Kispert is up. And then, yeah, I'm absolutely loving this so far. Eventually, if we don't win this year, which hopefully is not the case, I think Gabe Neesmith will be in the rotation, but I'll go ahead, look at this rotation together, and then I feel like this is the year, man. I feel like we've done all we need to do. We got our big, tall, lengthy 3-and-D guy, which we've been looking for about probably 2 years at this point. If we're not the right guy, we got Jay McDaniels in the team. So we're going to hope that's enough to win a championship. Once this thing wants to load, obviously. So, all right. Yakachonis, Peterson, DeBanza. They want to start Jovic, but I'm going to fix this in just a second. And then we'll go ahead and do that. And you fix this real quick. Benyama is the MVP. Brandon McCoy, Rookie of the Year. Trae Young is your 6th man. He's keep winning 6 men a year of the awards. So he just went to Washington. Then he was in, I don't know, Trae Young. This is a weird career for him, it looks like. Finally won Coach of the Year, J.J. Redick, 61-21. So we ended up being the number 1 seed this year. So maybe it was for the best. I mean, this is our best record. Maybe I think this was because of McDaniel trade. I'm gonna not do that to Eric Spoelstra, but we're gonna shrink this bench utilization down and the rotation out to a 9-man rotation. So 25. And the last guy off the bench would be Corey Kispert. I'm cool with that. So player stats, we had about 23 from Peterson, 23 from AJ, 15 from Yakachonis, 12 from Ware, 12 from Kispert, 11 from Davion Mitchell, 10 from Jovic, 8 from Gabe Neesmith. I ended up playing over Powell Larson. Why not? Then we had 8 from McDaniels, 5 rebounds, and he did have shooting 37%, which we obviously wanted. And then Mitch Robinson. So we won't have to run that double big lineup this year. Instead, we'll be running a full, actually, a good starting 5. All right, now we got Indiana in round 1. So Hallie, Nimhard, obviously another playing team. Hopefully we don't lose. They have Zach Edey. Gonna sweep them. Now we got Philly. They have Maxey, Edgecombe, Kelly Oubre, Bobby Portis, Joel Embiid, Jared McCain come off the bench with AJ Mitchell, Whitmore, and Justin Edwards, and Christian Collins. I mean, this is not a bad roster. I like the Bobby Portis fit next to Embiid, but Embiid is definitely washed at this point. So I think there's a chance to go win. Game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, no way, man. We just don't go all the way here just to lose to Philly, right? Okay, even this year's back up. They're gonna go up 3-2, but I still don't think we lose this series, right? I think this 2K just bluffing. I don't think we actually can lose the series. I hope not, because that would suck really bad. The Philly here, literally just took their draft pick as well. Somehow they're still in this position. And I don't think this team's good. I don't know how they're here, but the East and 2K is just terrible anyway. So yeah, I think 2K was just bluffing us. I don't think we're actually gonna lose the series. I knew it. This team was too bad to beat us. 35 and then 30. Yeah, that team Edgecombe is really good, but I just didn't think they were good enough. All right, now we got Detroit, and somehow I've never ever seen this before in 2K. They have Alex Sarr. Alex Sarr never leaves the Wizards, but I guess he was bad enough they just didn't pay him. All right, I mean, sure, but like he's a 90 overall next to Jalen Duren. It's kind of annoying knowing he's here, but they have games dropped at 2. Well, Asar Thompson, just go off and make they're not trading for him. Who knows? But hopefully, you don't lose that thing. Game 1, they're gonna take. Okay, game 2, can we even it up? Nope. Game 3, we're gonna take this one, can we even it up back up to the 2? No, we can out on 3-1 now. We're gonna lose 5. So. Great. All right. San Antonio's going to win all. I'll run this back one more season because why not? It's Darren Peterson's last year under rookie year, so I'm going to run it back one more season. NBA is your MVP. The final season, we finished off as the number 2 seed. The Philly Sixers were number 1 seed. They had Jason Tatum and Alfred Şengün and RJ Barrett. How did they do this in one off season, bro? I know somebody took a vet, man, because there's no way they had there's no way they had that much money, bro. And they had to still re-sign Edgecombe unless he took the qualifying offer. That's why. That's crazy. I'm gonna lie. That's absolutely insane. But I guess like they didn't have nobody under contract instead of a couple guys, so they were able to do this in theory. That's crazy. Okay, great. Now we have it. Probably gonna match up with them in the conference finals if we don't lose, but 24, 20, 16, 16, 15, 9, 7. So it's obviously they shrink the bench rotation down because at the end it wasn't really the best. We got 9-man rotation. We got Atlanta in round 1. We got McCain. They let Jared McCain go, so they let walk. He's not with Atlanta with Daniels, Green Lopez. Team's actually good. Oh, we don't lose though. And just in that, we can let him go too. We're up 2-2, or we're up 2-2. I mean, we're tied 2-2. We're gonna go to a game 7. Great. Game 7, it's in Miami, so I don't really know if that matters really in 2K, though. But it's in Miami. We got home court advantage. So far, so good. Just keep the lead. Do not let up. Do not let up. Okay, we got it. 124 to 116. Now in the second round, we got Chicago. So Noah Traore, Kobe White, Anthony Thompson. I don't know much about this guy. I've seen him a lot, though. Noah Sangi, Jeremy, Brandon McCoy, Josh Giddey, and Gary Trent Jr. I'm still waiting for the Bulls to potentially re-sign Josh Giddey. Apparently, he wants $30 million, but the Bulls don't want to pay him that. Game 1, we're gonna take game 2. They ended up game 3. We're up 2-1. They ended up 2-2. We're up 3-2, and we're gonna beat them at 6. Pretty sure we're gonna be faced with Philly. Because I know we're gonna face them in the conference finals. I still don't understand how they really even did this, bro. Tatum and Şengün in one off season is crazy. That filled literally all the positions of need, a power forward and center. And they got him with the best options available. Oh, well. We'll see. Game 1, they were going to take. Game 2, evened it up. Game 3, just sucks, man. But, I mean, it's not over. I don't want to lose the Philly. I don't think nobody does. Why didn't the Celtics just re-sign him? It's Jason Tatum. The freak are we doing? And we're going to go down 3-2. Late, we could come back at the very end. We could steal. We're down 6 at the very end. I'm going to see if I can steal this. Right, I mean, why not try and steal it, right? So we're going to go ahead, and I don't know where the bin is. I want to give this to Peterson, bro. I thought I was playing shooting guard. All right, just playing small for whatever. My screen is shaking like crazy for some reason, but we're going to green that one. I have no clue. I think it's the stance, honestly. All right, I'm going to put back in my starters and get the bands to the back end. I don't know what we're doing there. And y'all could. That's a legal screen. Thank you. And that puts it right back our starters, so we'll absolutely take that. Legal screen on calling. Why is Colin Gillespie? I'm not asking questions, man. All right. Give this ball to AJ DeBanza. Who's he got it by? Is that Joanne Berger? I think it might be. Can we actually get a fade going with Chloe? Will that work? It will. Chloe 3. Let's go. All right. Just like that. We've tied the game with 2 threes. After that, pick a fade. That's why Chloe is such a good athlete. They shoot. the hell out of the ball. All right. Shangun is gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna play up that much of Shangun. Never mind. This dunk's right over me. I don't know. Shangun's not the most athletic person. That's honestly surprising that he's able to do that. All right. I'm gonna see if I can drive right past Joanne Berger. We have AJ advanced up for crying out loud, so we got that done. I would love to take this game. This is gonna be a long ass video, but it's probably gonna be long if you're completely rebuilding the Miami Heat term the contender. I know this really shouldn't be long when we got AJ and Peterson, but I think we should have been one by now. But things happen. Things happen. All right. I ain't gonna lie. Shangun is like the point guard right now, and I'm just gonna put my hands up. Okay. They have double big. No way Shangun thinks that. Okay, get a stop. Give this ball to Debanza. Everybody's hydro. I'm just gonna drive on him. There's AJ Debanza. Let's freaking go. Do we get it? No, it was a timeout. Did we get an and one? No, that was a timeout. I had the game pause. Gotta do something real quick. After I dunked that, but we need to stop on defense. We're chilling. So that's all we really need here. And like I said, who's gonna get the bucket for them? I don't know. Maxi's apparently, I guess he's fought out, so it'll have to be Edgecombe, their best player. So Edgecombe. So RJ Barrett has it. Barrett got it. No, we just leave it. Why we leave him open for three? We get the stop though. Okay, I didn't want to. I didn't want Kluwer to shoot. I said I give it to Yaka Jonas. I'm hoping that's a good move. Yaka Jonas' first free throw. We're gonna make that one. Okay. How about the second one? Yaka Jonas. It is gonna roll in. Okay, just like that. It's done allowed me. I thought I was cooked after we let Barrett shoot that, but we're gonna jump perfectly. No good. Just like that, the game is over. We're going to go up there until we steal this game. Come back and win. All we need is one more game. We're going to the finals, and it won't be Dallas. Oh, it'll be Oklahoma City. All right. I mean, I think we hopefully can take care of business here. We'll see. And just like that, we are going to the finals. Okay. 141 133. We don't give up. 40, 31, 17. Shout out to Gabe Neese. They actually been really huge. We drafted him. I'm glad we kept the pick because he was averaging 50.45% from three. Now he's playing pretty good in the playoffs. Shout out to Gabe Neese, but he ended up being huge for this one. I don't think we're here without him. All right, now we got Oklahoma City. This will be our chance. Shea, dude, this team's good. This team's damn good. This team is damn good, man. They have Thomas Sober playing starting center for them, which could happen. Damn. All right, it sucks how good this team is, but what can I say? The Thunder are an incredible team. We'll see what happens. Game one, they're to game two. Bro, come on. We can do this, right? Oh, man, their team is so good. But our team's also good. That's all I'm going to say. Can we take this game? I don't think I can hop in anymore with how long this video was. We're going to even this series back up. I don't know if I need to. If it's like a game 7 or we're down elimination, if I have to hop in, I definitely will. But so far, so good. And we are gonna go 3-2. So amazing. 135 to 112. If we could win this game, we win the freaking championship. First Miami rings. We've been to the finals multiple times. The Heat have definitely. They have not been winning. We're not gonna lose this game. We are gonna go to a game 7. If we make it close, Thomas Sober just dropped 32 and 12 on us. But if we make it close, then hear me out. We hop in. I saved the day. Then yeah, just like how I did back in other series. Oh man, we're losing. Get back into the game. Come on, man. Oh my gosh, we're gonna really go out like this. 2 minutes left. I might as well. Sucks, man, but we have 2 minutes to see if we can come back. Like I said, long video we got in our hands. Once again, my starters aren't in, or I guess everybody's fouled out anyway, man. So this, I guess, is the right lineup to have in. We have Shea guard by Davion Mitchell. All right, we get one stop. We're going to need to go fast if we want to go back into this game. So the band's the drive. All right, I mean, possible, man. I don't like all the guys we just subbed in, though. Well, we'll figure it out. I mean, like I said, I don't like it because of the defense. Because we have Corey Kispert and Nikola Jovic in the game. I don't really know if they're the best defenders to have in right now. But whole team's fought out. Well, might as well give it a try, right? Okay. And we have, Kispert guarding J-Dub. J-Dub just passed up an open layup. And Sober just took a contested layup. That reminded me of someone named Ben Simmons. But we're going to give this up. I don't know why I'm dribbling with Kluwer. I got to pick a fade last time. It doesn't work. I should have just took it up. What am I doing? All right. Made a mistake. I'm not going to do it again. So, where could we go ahead and I tried to dump it off to him. He's going to give it to Chin. He's gonna dump it. Yeah, I care nothing about that. I should have just took it up. Okay, we needed three. We need to stop playing out. I think we need three at this point. So, give me a screen, where, and I'm going to shoot this off the dribble. I think this one's over. I think we lost it. Dash is gonna shoot it. No, he's not. He's gonna give it to Shea. We needed to score every possession, and we just sadly just couldn't do it. So we needed to advance the two in this scenario. It's not giving him any space. So screen, Dash Daniels, Chet, guarded by. He's gonna shoot that right over me. He's gonna miss. We need to hurry up though. We can't really. Kispert, three. And then, all right, we got it. I thought I definitely missed that one, but we can't foul. That's one thing we don't have to do right now. So, late game fouling manual. We don't really need to foul right now. I mean, because if we get a stop, then we get a stop. But I want to get a steal. I don't want to get them in a bonus. All right, they're gonna play dribble out the clock. Did we leave somebody open? Okay, there's not pass it to J-Dub. They really freaking want to dribble up this clock. I do get, but we need to stop desperately. Dash Daniels, three. All right, catch the rebound. Call a timeout. Okay. I want to call timeout so we can stop this clock and just rethink what we're about to do. But Redick looks in a Miami freaking uni looks so weird. But all right, I'm gonna give this to Peterson, and I'm gonna have to shoot this. Peterson, three. We got it to go. It's a two. Oh my gosh. I did not mean to shoot a fadeaway midi two-pointer. I don't know. This video has been way too long. It's probably about time we hopped in. But I'm gonna lie, steal here would be magical, but that's probably not gonna happen. I won't lie with you. Foul. I'm gonna foul Shea. It's over, man. He's probably gonna make these, and just like that, game is probably over. So Shea, make the first one. Probably gonna call a timeout, but I'm assuming this game is done. All right. I mean, this game's probably over, but we'll just shoot it. I mean, why not, right? As soon as we get the ball, just shoot it, and we'll see what ends up happening. So, Peterson, going at three. We ate the buzzer, but it doesn't matter. All right, we're going to lose this one by 2 points. Maybe if we made a couple shots earlier, we would have won, but we're going to lose another finals appearance. And that will sadly end this video. It sucks, man. We had so much good young talent. We just couldn't get it done. We had 1 and 2 overall picks. We couldn't get it done. That sucks. Really bad, but I will see you guys in the next one. I don't want to end it off here, but we are going to lose just like that. And I'll see you guys next time.